In 2015, I started my beauty business with $500, not $5,000, not $50,000, $500. And in 18 months, I had scaled that business to $250,000 without a big social media following, without a big marketing budget, and without any of the things people say you need to succeed. So if you're an esthetician trying to figure out how to build a real business, stay right with me, because everything I am about to share in this video actually worked. Hi, my name is Ansel McDonald. I am a licensed esthetician with 25 years in the beauty industry. In 2015, I launched my very first business with $500 and I quickly scaled it to $250,000 in 18 months. Now, I did this outside of social media with a very little following and a very little marketing budget. And now I have a blueprint. I am here to share it with you in today's video. And I am going to give you the 5 business tips that kept me fully booked for over 2 decades in this industry. Tips that nobody teaches you in aesthetic school, but every beauty professional needs to know. Now let's get into it. I want you to also think of this video as the business class you never got in school. These are not theory tips. These are not things I read in a book. These are the things I actually did that built my clientele from scratch, that kept my clients coming back, and that allowed me to grow a 6-figure business from almost nothing. And I am going to break it down step by step so you can take what works and apply it to your business right now. Tip number 1, niche down to stand out. I chose my niche, and my niche was Brazilian wax and skin correction. I corrected ingrown hairs, I corrected hyperpigmentation, I corrected uneven skin tone. Now, a well-defined niche helps with marketing, pricing, and referral. Clients trust a specialist more than a generalist. Whether it's acne, anti-aging, waxing, or brows, owning a specialty makes you the obvious choice for a specific client. It makes you the authority in that area so you can charge premium. And I also have a video on the niche and how you can choose a niche. Tip number 2, you need to price yourself correctly from the start. Now, this is where so many beauty professionals make their first mistake. They undercharge because they are afraid. They think if I charge less, more people will come. But here's what actually happens. When you undercharge, you attract clients who do not value your time. You burn yourself out trying to make up the volume, and you build a business that cannot sustain itself. I want you to think about this. You went to school, you got a license, you invested in your tools, your wax, your products, your space. You are a professional, and professionals get paid like professionals. Now, how do you find the right price? Well, you have an edge because you specialize in that area. You are the most trustworthy, the most consistent, and the most result-driven. And here is something I want you to remember. Clients do not always choose the cheapest option. They choose the option they trust the most. So price yourself with confidence and back it up with excellent service. Tip number 3, focus on getting loyal clients and not just any clients. A lot of beauty professionals are focused on getting more clients. But what you really want, especially when you are starting out, is getting the right clients. Because 10 loyal clients who rebook every 4 to 6 weeks are worth more to your business than 50 one-time visitors who will never come back. So how do you get those loyal clients? First, you deliver an experience, not just a service. When someone walks into your space, they should feel welcome, cared for, and seen. You use their name. You remember details about them. You make them feel like they are your most important client because in that moment, they are. Second, you make sure you are easy to find and easy to book. Now, I have talked about this before. Your Google business profile needs to be clean and optimized. Your Instagram, your booking link, it all needs to be clear and accessible. Because sometimes the reason clients are not booking is not a lack of interest, it is friction. And third, you ask for referrals. Do not be shy about this. When a client loves your work, tell them, hey, if you know anyone who could benefit from this service, I would love for you to send them my way. Word of mouth from a happy client is a very powerful marketing tool. And lastly, you deliver results. Smooth skin, clearer skin, no more bumps, etc. Visible results always drives clients. Now, before I get into tip number 4, which is the most important tip estheticians are afraid to do, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Click the link in my bio if you want to get on a one-on-one strategy call with me. Let's keep this going. Tip number 4, rebook your client before they leave your chair. This is one of the simplest things you can do to keep your calendar full, and most estheticians are not doing it. Don't be that esthetician. When your client is still in your chair, still relaxed, still in that post-service glow, that is the best time to secure the next appointment. Not later, not with a follow-up text, right there. And here is how you do it without sounding pushy. You simply say, to maintain these results, I recommend we see each other every 4 to 6 weeks. Do you want to go ahead and lock in your next appointment before you leave? That's it. Clean, professional, and in their best interest. Because it is now when you rebook consistently, 2 things happen. 1, your calendar stays full without you having to chase people down. And 2, your clients get better results because they are staying consistent. And better results means happier clients, more referrals, and a stronger reputation. Pre-booking is not pressure. It is professional. So start doing it this week. Tip number 5, you need to raise your prices. And here is how to do it without losing a single client. Now, I know this is a tip that makes people nervous and uncomfortable, but let me say this clear. If you have not raised your prices in the last 2 years, you are actually making less money than you were before because the cost of everything has gone up. Your supplies, your rent, your products, but your prices stay the same. This is not sustainable. So here is how you raise your prices the right way. First, give your existing clients a notice, not a long apology, a professional notice, something like, as of you give a date, my service prices will be updated to reflect current industry standards and the level of care I provide. I truly appreciate your loyalty and I look forward to continuing to serve you. That's it. Second, raise your prices gradually. You don't have to go from $50 to $100 overnight. Even a $5 to $10 increase per service adds up significantly over time. And third, this is important. Increase your value alongside your prices. Upgrade your client experience. Improve your consultation process. Add a small touch that makes people feel like what they are paying for is absolutely worth it. Here is what I know after 25 years. The right clients who only came because you were the cheapest were never your loyal clients anyway. Price increase actually filter in better clients and filter out ones who were draining your energy. Always remember that. Now, tip number 5, know when it is time to stop surviving and start building it. A lot of beauty professionals stay stuck in survival mode for years. They get enough booking to pay their bills, but they never take the next step. They never build systems. They never create packages. They never think about what that business looks like in 5 years. Now, building bigger does not always mean opening a big salon overnight. It can mean moving from a commission-based job to renting your own suite. It can mean creating service packages that increase your average tickets without adding more hours. It can mean building a referral system, an email list, or an online presence that bring clients to you while you are sleeping. After 20 years in this industry, here's what I can tell you. The estheticians who build real wealth are not necessarily the most talented ones. They are the ones who treated their crafts like a business, who made strategic decisions, who invested in their growth, and who kept learning even after they got their license. You already have the skill. Now it is time to build a business around. So let me bring it all together today. If you want to be fully booked as an esthetician, here is what you need to do. Choose your niche. Price yourself like a professional. Focus on building loyal clients, not just any clients. Rebook every client before they leave your chair. Raise your prices with confidence and with notice. And start thinking bigger. because your skills deserve a real business behind it. Now, I did not learn all of this overnight. It took me years of trial and error, thousands of hours in this industry, and building something from $500 to a six-figure business to understand what truly works. And I am here to share it. And I am here sharing it with you so that you don't have to figure it out all alone. And if this video helped you, do not just watch it and move on. Take one of these tips and apply it this week. And come back and tell me in the comments which tip you are going to implement first. I want to know that. And if you are serious about growing your beauty business with more strategy, more structure, and more confidence, make sure you join Style Beauty Society, because that is where beauticians learn skill, build wealth, and change their lives. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and follow for more videos like this. See you on the next one.